Hello everyone! How you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing super duper. Oh darn it, I forgot to change the chalkboard. That's what I was meant to do. I meant to change the chalkboard. That's what I intended to do before the stream. I forgot. Where the little dude? The little dudes are behind the handicams. Let me get my gloves on. Oh my gosh. I knew that I made my schedule. I got stuff started. It's not a capybara. I was like, okay, I've got the time. I've got things done. I've got things sorted. Oh, I was making my schedule and I was looking at some Steam games just to see what I could add to my schedule. And there's a lot to choose on this time round, actually, because there's like loads of 80 to 90% offers on decent games. I was like, you know what? Looking for games under a $5. Quite a few of them. So I've got 5 new games. We might be seeing a couple of them in the coming week. But I've made a schedule. I made a proper schedule. It includes morning streams. Yeah. I might try a morning weekend stream, actually. That might be a good one to do. Oh. Maybe I'll change up my schedule. Make one of the morning streams. Make one of the weekend streams a morning one. Oh. But. Okay, you want to see the little dudes. You want to see the little dudes, do you, Tony? I say, yeah, oh, Brandy, yeah, oh, Tony. How are you doing? How are you both doing? For here. Here's the little dude. Here he is. He's a little dude. He's a little dude. He's fine. Don't worry about it. He's a main character. He's got main character energy. He's fine. Look how tough he is. I need to. So I did some more painting last night, and I might have done a bit of a mistake there. But yeah, what I was mainly doing, I was like, you can see there's some more texture to the red and stuff around the place. Yeah, I did these reddy colours last night. I finished up the blues. No, we had already done that. I finished up the leathers. As you can see, there's like some highlights on the leathers now. And then I went over the model. I didn't do it perfectly, but just neatening things with black. So like all of the, like look at this guy. This guy's in the thumbnail, and you can see where before we had some gold overlap onto the black off the symbol. I've now painted over. Oh, for this. Is that just a little bit fair? Is that just light reflection? Oh no, that's just light reflection. That's just light reflection there, it's fine. Yeah, so it looks a lot neater. The eyes look better. Everything looks just a little bit better. The little dudes. Yeah, although I might have made some mistakes here and there. Although that being said, it just kind of looked just like generic dirt and damage. Some of these mistakes. I also tried writing scriptures. Oh yeah, look his shoulder pad now. Look how much more solid that plus sign looks, the Templar sign looks. There's still a bit of white and stuff around the place, but everything looks a lot more solid, a lot neater. The colours are a lot. It's got a lot more texture everywhere. The whites have a bit of dirt on them. The leathers stand out a bit more. Just look how much nicer the model looks in general. Yeah, a lot of this is what we did yesterday, like that leopard over here. But I just did final highlights. There's just a lot of stuff. A lot of the basic, most of what I did was just going over in black. Solid looking Templar cross. Yeah. So it's going over just all the areas. Like this cross was just covered in white and grey, somewhere we've been painting this.
GGFFJF Gaming joined the mix.
Thank you for subscribing. But it means a lot to me that you subscribe. Thank you. Also, funny name. Look at this. Look at this chain. Yeah, so what we're gonna do next is what do we need to focus on? I think battle damage and then dirt. So we need to get them looking a bit more like this dude, you see? Yeah. Oh, I have realised one thing we've done. If you look at this guy, his belt's all leather and he's got a golden buckle. Meanwhile, on these guys, we can actually barely see them. The belts aren't leather. The belts are just black like the rest of the armour. And the buckles aren't painted. Maybe I should do the pet buckle. We did it on these. Or is that just too much effort? I don't know. He got that bling bling weapon change. Yeah, bling! Bling bling! But yeah. Oh, I'm a bit tired today. Oh, Pog! Pog! Oh, what am I gonna do? I need to pour myself a cola. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Paint them little men.
I'm going to cook cola. I'm just pouring myself a cola. I washed my little mug today. And so it's a full of soap. So it might, no, it didn't overflow good. Sometimes when I wash my mug, and then I end up not like rinsing all of the soap out of it properly. Then I pour my cola in, and it just goes bubble bubble, and it gets loads of bubbles that don't want to pop, and it overflows easily. Oh, it's amusing. I did that earlier. I don't have any choco milk today though. No choco milk. No. If Cupcake doesn't get her choco milk, she becomes a sad papa. I don't become a sad papa. I'm joking. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than me. Oh my gosh, last night I had dreams. Do you ever get restless dreams where you go to sleep and you just have this not necessarily a horrible dream, although to be honest it wasn't the nicest dream, and it's just incredibly tiring. Like, it's a very active dream. You're doing lots of stuff in it. It feels so incredibly real. And it lasts so long. Like some sort of Inception, multiple hours. Soap helps clean your mouth and stuff. Yeah, I'm just brushing my teeth with cola. Soapy cola. Yeah, killing all them bad bacteria and all the good ones too. But yeah. So what we're doing. Yeah, what happened is, I was incredibly... you wake up and you're like, where am I? Who am I? What am I doing here? Because the dream, you got more memories of a dream than you do your own real life, and it just takes you a while to remember who you are and what you're doing. Hello, Mercury! And I had one of those dreams. It just puts your entire life into perspective, and you're just like, well... There was one cool thing about the dream. I will tell you this. And it was Warhammer. We went to a shop in the dream and it had a load of old Warhammer on the walls. And they were being sold for like £1 per box of them. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm just like trying to buy as much Warhammer from this shop. I'm having to climb this step ladder and stuff just to reach a Warhammer. A lot of it's damaged and broken, but I'm like, for a single £1, an entire pack of trolls, I'm going after it. Some old ogres for £1, I'm going after it. And then I woke up and I'm like, where's my cheap Warhammer? Where's my cheap Warhammer? Oh, but yeah, it was a terrifying dream. It was a terrifying dream though. Nice Warhammer, yeah. Otherwise, the dream was a bit difficult. The dream was... what's it called? What else happened in the dream that made me... I was very social, that's all. It's a very social dream. Like in the dream, I was talking to a lot of people. I had to go to someone's house. I was talking there. I was feeling incredibly anxious while there, and I had to apologize to them for feeling so anxious. And I was just like, oh no. Oh no. Anxiety is punching me. That's what I was like for the entire dream. Oh. Well, with that being said, it did put some stuff in perspective. I'm thinking about maybe trying to contact some VTubers just to be like, hey, want to collab in the future? I have no idea what we'll collab on. But, do you want to collab? To maybe contact art. Because, I mean, I spend so much of my life just worried about what will happen if I do something that I just don't do them. It's like, you know what? I need to just force I need to YOLO it. I need to YOLO. About half of my anxiety just comes from me. Cupcom being social, well, that's the thing. It was in my dream and it was extremely tiring. I woke up just extremely exhausted. Like, it didn't help that I woke up numerous times. I dropped a bowl of paint. Be careful where you stay. Okay, there it is. It was this one. The Shabity bone. Are we YOLOing? I want to YOLO. I'm gonna try contacting like some VTubers, just be like, hey, want to collab? That's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah. It's like my singing and stuff. I need to do my cover song. I have been thinking about my cover song and how maybe I should purposely just try to stylize it. Like with the cover song I'm doing, I'm just trying to sing it relatively close to the original, but the original is like very different to my voice and stuff. I'm like, I should actively just try to stylize it. Like I recently, The Simpsons did a cover of a song that I'm actually doing, and they didn't try to make it like the original. They did it completely differently. It's still basically the same original song. It's just they just massively stylized the song. They kept the same tune, the same beat and rhythm, but again, it's just the way they sung it, the way they... And they didn't do the choral, there's like this vocal choral group singing in the original song, and they didn't do that part. They did to some extent, but for a lot of it, it was just... I'm like, oh my gosh, I should do it. Like, I'm gonna just learn from The Simpsons. The Simpsons has done everything already, and they know what they're talking about, so I'm just gonna copy this. Oh my gosh. Hunter's being hunted by ghosts is more afraid of the social interaction. I mean, I already defeated the ghosts. The decorators have gone ages ago. I banished them. So yeah, of course I'm more afraid of social interaction. Copy The Simpsons, actually good advice. Yep. Simpsons doesn't sue anybody. Oh, I need to do... Go back here. Nico. Oh, it's Nico trying to escape from me. I'll go and listen to Hard Times. Smiling Faces sometimes. And 992 arguments. Bye-bye, Mercury. It was nice of you to be here. Yeah. So we'll do the silver on the sword today, I think. Yeah, silver on that sword. That's what we'll do next. And then I think everything else is pretty much done for the basis. We need to do the stone on this thing. So maybe we'll do some work of the stone. But before we do that, I think do this, do batter damage, then we're going to do dirt. No, inks and then dirt. Hello, Joshua boy. You're kind of busy today. Yeah. The Lantern's always busy. I'm super busy this week. Also, if you want to use Cupcakes for turtle, just type !say. But hello, Joshua boy. Love you all, by the way. Yeah. It's !say, not !speak. It's for hustle life, Oh, I mean, I don't have a hustle life. I just have a nice, fun boring life. A cat wouldn't understand. A cat wouldn't understand. I'm not a cat, though. I should understand, eh? Eh? Okay, so... No, we use lead vouchers, so what we want to do now is... Whoop. Stay over host. There we go. Cupcake, I really wanted to see my profile pic because she changed it. Okay, let me click on you. Go to channel. There we go. That's a cool profile pic. Nice. Foam clay. I got new foam clay. It's cheap, so I'm trying to get used to it. Yeah. I'm used to that sort of thing. If you get really into your clay and stuff and you got places to store it properly, safely, sometimes buying in bulk can be a lot cheaper than buying in just like small packs. I mean, what are you made of? It's still really cool. Cheap or not cheap, it's cool. Oh, one thing I'm going to have to do is add a little bit of white to the corner of the eyes. Yeah. Had a bit too much paint on my brush, so let's go back over. Take the paint off. Go back over. Take the paint off. Go back over. So what we're doing now is scraping some of that excess paint to put on. And using the excess paint to do the edges, make it look really sharp. If you put the lighter colours around the edges, it makes the sword look sharper. Geek-san, top of the morning to you, Geek-san. How you doing? We're just painting some little men, little dudes. Yeah. There we go. Gonna paint that marine. We're gonna paint it good. We're gonna paint that wagon. We're gonna paint it good. We're gonna paint it fine. And we're gonna use our base paint because the wood is pine. What a swole waifu paint. A swole waifu. I'm not swole. Whatever swole means. I'm painting Black Templar Space Marines. Yeah. Have the coolest Black Templar Space Marines this side of the Mississippi. Gonna pay the wagon. Gonna pay the wagon. That's a Simpsons song, by the way. Also making fun of the fact that Clint Eastwood was in a cowboy musical called Paint Your Wagon. Gonna eat some ramen. You're gonna eat some ramen. You're gonna eat it good. You're gonna eat some ramen. And it's gonna be fine. You're gonna use our base ramen cause the wood is pine. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. This side of the Mississippi, you mean Atlantic? Okay, you know that the original Mississippi is just a small river in northern England. And when they went to find the Mississippi over in America, they just renamed it after this small river in northern... I don't think it even exists anymore. I think it like got built over. I'm joking, by the way, that never happened. There's no tiny Mississippi river in Britain. There might be a tiny Mississippi river, but if it is, I didn't know about it. Ahoy, Tor, how you doing? How you do? I hope you're doing fine. And I hope you're using oil-based paints because the wood is pine. I'm just going to now use some of this silver colour to texture out our gold and brass on this metal over here. Just get the edge of this hat, make it feel really damaged, like it's been used in battle. Was about to store that as a core memory. Yeah, don't ever believe anything I say on this channel. I'm a notorious liar and I make jokes all the time and I don't always correct myself because I forget. Because I forget to. There we go. See, that looks cool. It's got like this silvery texture to it now. Maybe just bring my thumb across it so it gets strips some of that excess silver. Yeah. You should paint it yellow. No, don't. I shouldn't paint it yellow. Never believe her. Even when she says not to believe her, you still have to not believe her, but not because she said so. You should never believe what a maniac says. The maniac is crazy. The maniac is great. There we go. Just get some silver over here. Yeah. Check this off. Okay, now I'm just getting some like dry brushing on some silver damages on like the edges and metals here. On painted metals. It's like this little bronze thing here. Just get some metal on it. Yeah, there we go. I'm also going to need to do some black detailing on that shoulder pad. And over here too. It's like a complicated SCP. I'm not an SCP! I am many things. Actually, I'm not many things. I'm a conjurer of cupcakes, a seller of cola, and I am called Cupcake Conjurer, and I am also a cupcake. That's not many things. Cupcake, woman, 6'4". Conjurer of cupcakes specifically. Painter of Warhammer. Slayer of demons. I mean, ignore that last one. I'm not a slayer of demons. Just got my pizza out for the oven. The amount of molten cheese and that disco dough is obscene. Just the way you like it. Oh no. And I hope you enjoy your pizza. I certainly do. Oh no, don't get it all over her hand. Her hand doesn't need silver on it. That's way more silver than anticipated. Get that excess silver. Oh, I can always go back over in black. I just put in some battle damage on these guns, like this guy does here. Yeah. Gonna paint it good. Gonna paint a wagon, we're gonna paint it good. Oh gosh darn it, I got him that finger again. Stop holding your guns so near the barrel, you crazy eggs. Gonna paint that wagon. I was listening to Paint That Wagon earlier today. I found out the film is real, the song is not. The song is just from The Simpsons. The film called Paint Your Wagon with Clint Eastwood and Lee Marvin is a real film though. a wagon, gonna paint it good. There we go. There we go. Nice American Dad reference. La foto la manos. I don't get that one. I don't get that reference. I have watched some American Dad, but not all of it. There we go. Okay, so they got some batter damage on the guns now. Yeah. But it's not enough. It's not as much as this batter damage. When I say batter damage, shine of usage. We're going to want some bronzing. We're going to want some mud colour. So we're going to want brown. We're going to want some bronzing colour. And we're going to want some dark black colour. Yeah. Just means wash your hands. Ew, no, never wash your hands. I'm joking. Always wash your hands. Okay, can just get some silver all over the guns, because the guns are clearly just... They've gone through... They might be stern god, but they're still going through hell every single day. That's how I imagine my Black Templar. They're never taking a rest. Heretics don't take a rest. The Xenos don't take a rest. So my Black Templar, guess what they do? Don't take a rest. Oh wait, does that make them heretics then? Are loyalists meant to take rest? If the heretics aren't, maybe that means we're meant to. Huh. Never thought about that. Is there a episode where Steve cosplayed as Harry Potter or something similar and ended up in a trap house? A trap house! Like where they play trap music. I don't know what trap music is. I just decided to do some cool sounding music sounds. Oh no, just starting a YouTube short. Oh my gosh, YouTube short. I hate them. I'm starting to really hate them for taking up my life. I open up YouTube and it shows me a cool shot, and then I just start scrolling to find another cool shot, and it never shows me another cool shot until I'm about to leave, in which case suddenly it shows me a cool one. I'm gonna start scrolling for another cool one. And before I know it, it's been 12 hours. My entire life has gone. It's flashed before my eyes. It's all thanks to YouTube. Oh my gosh, and YouTube's been stealing views from me. I say stealing views. Like I finish a stream, it tells me, hey, you've got 80 views on this stream. I'm like, thank you. And then afterwards, it's like, hey, you've got 20 new views on your stream. Then a couple of days later, it's like, hey, do that stream you got 100 views on. Yeah, it's now down to 50. And we took 50 of them away. Ha! I'm like, why? Why, YouTube? It's a bit demoralizing, if I'm honest. A little bit demoralizing. I don't know why I'd find it demoralizing. I mean, maybe it's just me being weird. Okay, let's look at Harry's guns and let's look at how I did with some of them. Okay, it seems I went with black and then some bronzing colour. Okay. No, then maybe mud colour and then black, bronzing. Black, mud, bronzing. Okay. So I'm getting my glove on, my glove. bowed down quite a way. So they're meant to be like up around my elbow and stuff like there. Oh my gosh, I got tiny little elbows. Do you 3D print these, Miss Cupcake? No, I buy them from Games Workshop. I've made them. These are from the Leviathan set. Well, I say they're from the Leviathan set. The main base of these 5 models here are from the Leviathan and Hero. I think they're part of the Heroes of the Chapter box now. It's like 2 Heroes of a Chapter. Whatever. The less cool one. The one that's super expensive and just gives you a bunch of starter set push fit models here. But like this chain gun here and this shoulder pad are from a Black Templar kit. Crusader squad. This arm here is made from the Black Templar Crusader squad again. And a couple of our heads might be from Black Templar Crusader squad. What else came from the Crusader squad? That shoulder pad did. Oh, and that arm came from a Black Templar upgrade sprue, I believe. Or maybe it came from the just the generic Intessa squad. I love that episode, that was hilarious. Oh, and this guy is something, a mixture of kits actually. I don't even know what kits it is. It's the Black Templar Crusader squad kit, the Black Templar upgrade sprue kit, the Graphist dudes, I can't remember what it's called, but it's with a flamer from one of the Graphist sets. Do I actually have that down here? Is that the box? Yeah, this is the box. Flamer from these guys. Aggressors, that's it. Flamer from the Aggressors. Gundra does not have a 3D printer because she is not a cupcake printer. What are you on about? Yeah, I don't have a 3D printer though. I don't have room for a 3D printer. And if I was to print something like this, you'd want it to be out of resin, and I do not want to deal with resin like that. The little cross on his head is a bit messed up. Where's my magnifying glass? I want to look at it. See what's actually wrong with this cross on his head. The quality of 3D prints is usually bad, good only for prototypes. I mean, it depends. No, 3D prints, it depends what you're using to print off them. It really depends what the type of printer it is, how you've got the printing set up, what the original STC is like, and what material you're using. The resin materials give you a lot finer detail and so on. And and you really want it to be a very close compression print. So it's not got lines on. I could actually show you some of the 3D printed stuff I've bought, so you can look at the different variations of them. A lot of it's all boxed away though. So like this is a 3D printed model. And you can see it's really, really well printed. You can't see all the lines that are everywhere on it. It's just... It looks really nice, but it was expensive for what it is. But yeah, I don't have the basis for from here, do I? Well, then it's like I showed you the bases on some other models a while ago that were 3D printed bases and they're clearly cheap, and you can see the printing lines on them. Learning from zero would be easier making a good print. I'm a big hater of 3D printers. I don't know why you'd hate 3D printers. I thought you'd love 3D printers. for some reason. Oh yeah, I got my magnifying glass out because I wanted to look at this guy's head. Need some black. Yeah. No, just that you like pirating, and 3D printing is a good way to pirate, but in real life. Like 3D printing is the ultimate. You wouldn't download a car and then just downloading a car. Three-D printing's a lazy way. You're a silly Billy Talan. You're a silly Billy. But where do I want for black? Not black. Not that black. No, this is the black. So I'm gonna do some extra detailing, just and fixing of stuff. And my download to land. You can download to land. If you look at the description, there's not a file labeled to land, by the way, in the description. I'm joking. Real piracy supports the source material and buys official merch. Oh my gosh, this cross is so small, even my magnifying glass barely. Oh, it's so hard to see my brushes because the tip of my brush is black. And obviously the model and painting is black. Yeah, it does need to go over hands and the thumbs and stuff because I got silver on them. Need to move my magnifying glass out of the way now. Oh, so yeah, Holding, how you doing? I hope you're doing well today. I'm thinking about next Saturday doing a morning stream. Because I've realised that the last few streams I've done on Saturday, they've been kind of weaker than like the Sunday streams. Like, maybe morning ones will be better. I was thinking about experimenting with what we do and when we do it. You know? So much cheese, I'll be sleepy. Don't! Oh my gosh, you keep pooting. You keep pooting. Talan, don't make everyone mass Trump. We're not feeding them all beans. Although I did see a beans pizza today. And I'm like, yes. I had a beans and bacon pizza once. And roast chicken. But that's because I had a pizza base and I had limited materials to put on said pizza base. I'm gonna paint the wagon, I'm gonna paint it gold. Gonna paint it wagon, I'm gonna paint it gold. I need to find a song. I need to like get a music teacher just to tell me the type of vocal range I have and what songs I'd be good at singing and what notes I can hit. If only I could go outside and go to these teaching places. I mean, they could always come to me, but that's expensive. I don't have that sort of money. Oh gosh. If I did have that sort of money, I'd be buying more Warhammer. Oh, I'm a crazy lass. I'm a crazy lass. Watch time zone. You're sleepy. You're sleepy. Who's Finn? I got bird brain. You got a bird brain, Finn, for fish friend of Finn. I don't remember Finn either. And you can't use my baked beans pizza. Yeah, baked beans pizza. I made baked beans pizza once. It was delicious. We'll commit that food crime again soon. Good. Good. Baked beans are amazing. I love baked beans. Oh, I found out why Americans might not like British, beans and toast and stuff. And it's because, one, bread in America is terrible. Most bread you will buy, especially white bread, is worse than British bread. And well, European, but most countries' bread in general. Because they bleach it, they do all sorts of stuff, it's not good. Secondly, is they use high fructose syrup, corn syrup, to sweeten the beans and stuff like that. And it just is terrible compared to like pretty much the rest of the world. Alternatively, use low sugar variants, which taste awful. And it's like, I'm understanding why other countries, why other people don't like beans and toast. It's often because they don't have the same type of beans that we do. They don't have the same type of bread that we do. Because also a lot of countries don't have don't have the same amount of sugar they do in the beans as we do, because we just put so much sugar in our beans. Gunjo went to the lab to find the answer. She triple shift office. No, actually, I just watched something about somebody who actually did do that. So, ha! I didn't do it. I just got someone else to do it for me. We have good baked beans in Norway. Even the cheap stuff is tasty here. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Avocado toast is the bomb. I don't like avocado. I can't eat avocado anyway. I shouldn't be eating beans either. But still.
Paint them little men.
I am painting the little man. Oh, I forgot to do the blooming cross here. Okay, Cupcakes, you've got me. You got me. I know. I need to do the cross. I'm cross at you, Cupcakes. Punch. I'm not gonna punch you, Cupcakes. Cupcakes, you're not even here. Where are you, Cupcakes? You're right there on the screen, but in real life. Cupcakes plushies! Talan, you need to get me onto a good plushie maker, and we're gonna sell Cupcakes plushies. Okay, we're gonna get them in all the major stores across the world. Cupcake turtle plush toys, so I can have a cupcake in real life. Also, sorry if I made a really high-pitched noise into a microphone. I was just super excited. We use peanut as a satay sauce. Peanut as a satay sauce. Ah. Just like real life turtle, and put cupcake on it for your love. No, it needs to be a turtle made out of cupcake. Okay, the cross is starting to come out. Look, we got some definition on that cross. Still got a lot of work to do, mind you. That's easy. Just buy Charmander. I saw a cupcake on his back. No, Cupcakes too cute to be a Charmander. Aren't you, Cupcake? Charmander doesn't have anything on you. Yeah. If you say otherwise, that is grade A heresy, and you will be banned from the channel forever if you dare claim that Cupcake is not cuter than Charmander. Tortoise Face Turtle, who'll win? Who's next? You decide. Honestly, probably. Do you know how big sea turtles are? They're huge. They can be.
I am not a fire type. I
Yeah.
am a silent, mysterious type.
Yay! You're silent, mysterious type. Good. Good, 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 good. We're gonna paint this model. We're gonna paint it good. We're gonna paint this model. Cause it's not made out of wood. Cupcake is a Sigma type. Oh, Cupcake is adorable. I love my Cupcake. I love my Cupcake. Na, 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 na. It's a cupcake turtle. Na, 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 na. Cupcake is turtle that we ever did see. It's a cupcake turtle. Cupcake turtle for me. It's a cupcake turtle. The only one you'll ever see. Da 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 da. It's a cupcake turtle. The only one you need to see. Cupcake turtle. The only one for me. You need a cupcake turtle to be the one for you. How many colours do you have on that table? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, wait a minute. Before I do that, I've got some paints I need to remove here. Okay, there we go. Let's look. Okay. Paints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you mean no oil? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just whacked my tracking thing. 8, 9, 10. 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29, 32. 32 paints on this table. And if you count for Sharpie, that's 33. He was wrong, he was wrong, he was very, very wrong, he was wrong again like always. He was wrong, he was wrong, he was very, very wrong, he was wrong again like always. Wronger than me and wronger than you, he's wronger than everyone ever. He's wrong all the time, he's wrong every day, he's wrong in the morning and at night. There we go. Talan's always wrong, that's why we always have to bully him. It's true. It's true, I'm sorry. No, Talan's not always wrong. He's often wrong. Always, not always. Sometimes, definitely. Probably wrong whenever he speaks. Maybe. Often right? Yeah, we'll give him that. Well, he's often right. There we go. Ah, that's good water. This is good water, by the way. Very good water. Have you seen these types of lids? I don't like them. It makes it very hard to close the bottle. Ugh. I like water. But what was I going to say? It's our sacred duty to bully Talan. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if that's the case. Pepsi is banned! No Pepsi. Bad Pepsi. I hate Pepsi. We want to get rid of Pepsi. Okay. Here we go. We got a little model, man. We got a little model. Okay, what do I want to do? What did I say I was going to do? Oh, we did the silver already on the sword. The extra bits of silver. Can we even notice the silver? And we can kind of see the extra texture. The edges are a little brighter. We got the extra damage on the guns, which is nice. Oh, darn it, I didn't do the black on that cross. Oh, I only did the black on this cross, and it still doesn't look right. Wrong, it was wrong. It was very, very wrong. Last September. Okay, where's my black? Is that it? No. Is this it? Ah, I just whacked my elbow on the table. Abaddon black. Pepsi. Dun dun. Pepsi almost killed me. I can't have artificial sugars because they're very bad for me, and Pepsi updated their original flavour with artificial sweetness, and they never made a big deal out of it. As a result, I was drinking Pepsi at the time and getting very ill, not figuring out why. I did notice the taste difference. I just thought that it was because I had CVD at the time. CVD recently, and my taste was still a bit wacky. But then eventually I decided to check the ingredients and notice the artificial sweetness. It's like, yeah, this is why I got hospitalized. This is why I almost died. Because Pepsi decided to update their artificial sweetness, which are very, 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 very bad for me. Makes people like me very, very ill. Also, Yahoo, Lemon, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. By the way, I got a curry puff and some sort of sweet potato donut. Sweet potato! Sweet Mahovan potato! He's got a donut. What is that voice? Why did I just say it like I have no... Sometimes I just say things and I have no idea what I'm talking about. You know? Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be. Yeah, but it did more than hurt my stomach. It really, really severely aggravated it. And my entire gut, and, you know, made me, you know, things tore up inside me and blood everywhere, and it was not a very nice time. But da, 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 da. Okay, gotta fix up this black area. Get some white background there. Codex white. Yeah, finding out stuff for hardware is always a... But this is why you need to be very careful when you got like conditions like I do. It's like when McDonald's decided to just start having onion everywhere in the kitchens. And it just absolutely destroyed me. And I only found out, like, I realised it was McDonald's making me ill. I didn't know why. And I found out, like, months later why. Or was it weeks? I don't know if it was weeks or months. I'm not good at remembering time, so. Yeah. Okay, how does this look now? It looks okay. It looks not too shabby. There we go. I do birds suddenly appear every time you are near, just like me. They belong. I got. Do you know after yesterday's stream, I watched more Simpsons, and once again I had that song on. It was a doorbell episode, the one where they get the doorbell, and it just goes. Doo, 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 beep, beep, doo, doo, doo. I think for Senor Ding Dong or Ring Rong, whatever his name is, Senor whatever. Is it Senor Ding Dong? But yeah, anyway, he whipped the doorbell and it stopped making the noise that was just going on and 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 on. It's MacD's plan to make you sick. They don't like you because your cake, the regard cake is a lie. It's true. And I live up to that statement. Every day I just read my poster that says, the cake is a lie. I'm like, yes, that's gonna be me. I'm a cupcake. I'm a cupcake, and I'm also a liver. A liver. A liver? A liver sounds like such a good name, you know. Okay, so I want to get a different shade of black. Contrast Black Legion. And I want to get a different brush. This brush, no. This brush, no. This brush. Okay, maybe it was this bush. Yeah, it's good enough. All these extra just curly bits of stuff. Can I cut them? Can I use these things to cut them? The Citadel brushes are not
Question:
very good.
What is our cupcake sodas sweetened with?
Loyalty to the Emperor. Sweetened of loyalty. I'm sorry, I'm just snipping away all these stray strands on this brush. This is really, really bad brush. There you go. Okay, contrast Black Legion. This is actually a chaos colour, like Abaddon Black. We are sweetened with lies. We are sweetened with lies. I'd never lie to you. Don't believe it. I'd never lie to you like the Mississippi River is a river in Britain. It is. Do you want me to Google that? Is it over? Because sometimes I just make things up and it turns out to be reality. So, Mississippi River, UK. Mississippi River boat is a boat in Britain. Mississippi River cruises. Okay, so it says here, for Mississippi River, primary river, whatever, where did it get its name? It got its name from a small river in Britain. Oh, no, I'm joking. That's not true. I'm just making more stuff up. Raphael 8405 Winsor Newton Series 7 bushes are great sable bushes. Just avoid Series 7 miniature ones. They really don't hold much paint compared to regular ones. Yeah, these ones are Series 7 for sable. These ones are pretty good. But this one is a Citadel one, and it's a starter brush, and it's pretty terrible. That being said, this Citadel dry brush isn't too shabby. And this one's also fine sable. So yeah. Delicious paint. Hello Francis, how you doing? I hope you've been well. Name. The word Mississippi comes from Mississippi for French rendering of Ashinaba, name for the river, Mississippi Great River. The river was set by the Treaty of Paris as for most part of the western border of the Louisiana Purchase, the country's western expansion. Okay, so it comes from French. The French named it the Mississippi River. I only have a toothbrush. A toothbrush! A toothbrush! Oh my gosh, you have to tell me. What's a toothbrush like? I've never seen them. As a British person, I have of course never seen a toothbrush before. I don't know what they are. We brush our teeth using sugar, salt, and bits of wheat grain. So they get right into the middle of our teeth and stay there. Is that what? Yeah, these are Warhammer soldiers. This is a Space Marine. Yeah, so I'm using a contrast black here. And what that means, it's a lot thinner than normal paint. It's close to being an ink. But it's not quite. But it's a lot thinner, so you can put it onto the model and it will sit on the areas it is, but it will still show what's underneath it to some extent. It really just makes it super dark. So if we look here, we can still see the metal, and that's what we want from this. We don't want it completely devoiding the colour away. We want it instead just adding to it, adding this level of thick grease to the end of the gun. That's our ultimate goal with this. I think the idea of grease, powder and other stuff getting all muddled up. Yeah, there we go. Look at it. It's already looking so much more. Now, and if you just take your finger a bit, if you think there's too much excess on, just do this and it will get rid of some of it and allow for excess to stay on. And not allow for the excess. It'll get rid of the excess and keep just a bit on. Updog! Hello, Updog! What's your favourite faction? Oh no, it's hard to actually know. I'm not really sure. Fool, is that for Fool a bit? I'd say Black Templars are possibly my favourite. I like Imperial Guardsmen. I love Sisters of Battle, even though I don't have any. Dark Eldar used to be my favourite by far. But that was when I was a little kid, mostly. I mean, Black Templars is what I have for most of. It used to be Imperial. I know technically Imperial Guardsman is what I've got for most builds. I've got 4 Baneblade style tanks, Storm Shadows, and stuff like that. Imperial Guardsman. Like Imperial Guards also what I used to have the most of. Orcs I really liked. They were my favourite first. Tyranids also pretty good. You know, can't go wrong with some Tyranid goodness. But I think probably Black Templars at the moment. Black Templars are just fun all around models. And a faction in general. There we go. Can't go wrong with green guys. Yeah, orcs are cool. Orcs are one of my... So my starting army was Space Marines. Traded them for Tyranids, so I got a bit cheated there because I was a very little kid. Did quite a bit of Tyranids, but then got into Orcs, got really into Orcs. But then got into Guardsmen and built a lot of Guards. I really liked Chaos Cultists though. But this was back before Chaos Cultists were like models you could get. At least like they had rules and stuff. So a lot of it was just building my own cultists. Just like me, belong to here, just to you. Okay, let's get some dark, shadowy parts here. But really, I only played for Orcs much when I was at my youngest. You can tell I was how young I was, but I factored some toy dinosaurs into Squiggers. And I had a cardboard Stomper. That's before they made the Stompers, I believe. Yeah. I loved Orcs because of conversion. It was very easy to convert Orcs compared to other races. I always wanted Sisters of Battle, but they were metal models and just super expensive, and I hated working with metal models. So yeah. It's 8/9/24 for me. Get well, Elite. Oh, where's Elite? Hello, Joan. Everyone got a lurk and vanish today, so I'm not feeling well. Enjoy your lurk, and I hope you feel better sooner rather than later. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're getting some like we're setting up for guns here. We're making the guns look like they're being used. Yeah. But yeah, back when I was then I quit for ages because I had exams and stuff and school was getting to me. I had loads of other stuff going on. And then the fact, but I mean, I do want to get some Sisters of Battle now that for plastic and for actually affordable to get. I'm still sad GM had to shut down TTS. Yeah. I never really saw much of a text-to-speech Emperor. I always kind of avoided the 40k fandom because sometimes the 40k fandom can be a bit very angry people. They can be very angry and very aggressive people. Yeah. So I've not looked. So lots of the fan stuff for 40k, like TTS Emperor, just never really saw or heard of. I didn't really hear much of it until it was already getting shut down. Be sure to drink water, not... No, drink lots of cola! That's how you get better. Also, I now condone chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is good milk. Okay, what do we want? I remember I used Mornfang. Yeah, Mornfang Brown last time. Fandom always angry and stuff, always avoid them. Yeah, fandoms can be like that. I found a 40k fandom always a bit difficult, mind you. I mean, being a woman and stuff, it... You're never gonna take Cato Sicarius. His name is Cato! Of course you can't take him. Banana milk. I have been tempted to get banana milk. Because I don't like bananas that much, but I do like banana flavouring. Bananas are technically one of the things I should be able to have. Because it's not full of bad stuff, apparently. Okay, no, I want a dry brush. I want my brush to be more dry than it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now that gun's looking used. Now these weapons look like they're being used in the 41st millennium. Let's go gambling. You can use the slot machines if you want to. What's it called? A hand cam, so it's easier to keep up with chat. Some fan-made stuff. Some fan-made stuff is great. It's just things get to me very easily sometimes, so I will sort of just try avoiding a lot of the negativity can get to me quite easily. And it's very easy for myself to get caught up in it all, so I just generally avoid a lot of it. So I've heard of it. I've heard it's really good. I'm gonna have to look it up. But that's a difficult part that's the difficult part always about avoiding the fandoms. Is that you do miss out on a lot of really cool and fun stuff. When you try to avoid the fandom side of things. Well, that's a price to pay, I guess. Well, maybe I should put some purple. Oh, I should put some purple contrast on that since it's a flamer. Ooh, that would be nice, actually. Yeah. Fandoms avoid shippers at all costs. Yeah. Ironically, bananas have more potassium than Heretic! No, bananas are good for potassium. I think they've also got like magnesium and stuff, haven't they? Imagine gambling with money, couldn't be me. Gamble with fake in-game currency money like sprinkles. Pepsi does taste good, basically. No, colas all taste different. Okay, where's my purple? I got some purple contrast because I like what it does to the armor. Here we go, Magus purple. Yeah. Staying school. I gamble with AI, beat AI in Super Smash Bros. Oh my gosh. I mean, I gamble in coin game. Now that's some hardcore gambling there. Okay, here we go. Yes, Madgos purple here. We just do some of this stuff. You can't see because I'm in the way. I'm gonna put it on this guy's gun here. On the metal. Give it some of that petroleum petrol-y vibe. Get it in there. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good on this. Oh yeah, I like how that came out. Oh, let's get some of the top pushed off. There we go. Yeah. More there. Oh yeah, that's it. Maybe I need to get some bronze back on first. Yeah. We always gamble with our lives. Why did I say it like that? I never tasted blue Pepsi either. Norway is used as a test lab for all sorts of large soda companies. Surge's Fist released in Norway as Urge. Urge? Ooh. That sounds like a very special type of drink. Get your urge on. Don't control your urges. Balthazar Gold, which is actually copper and bronze coloured. She has. I think a Warhound Titan. Oh, I do have some. I have 4 of these guys. I'll show you some stuff. I'll show you some stuff. We have this dude. Rah! Look how big he is. Rah! We have this dude, a Baneblade. As well. The Baneblade's in a box. There we go. This dude. And we also have, like, I think it's called a Hellhammer, one of the other dudes that have a shorter barrel. Yeah. So we got this big dude. We got 2 Mastodon tanks. We got one of the new types of Mastodons and one of the old types of Mastodons. Not sponsored by World of Tanks. Surge is very green, Urge is very pea colour. Well, I know at least 2 VTubers who might like Urge, and one of them is in Norway. Yeah. So here we go. Let's just move the models out the way a little bit, and so we're not going to destroy them. Yeah, here's our Mastodon tank. We bought this on eBay. And we bought another one on eBay. This one has moving sponsors at least. We don't move up and down, but we do move side to side. This one doesn't. This one does though. Oh, this bit moves. The doors don't open. Would those VTubers be a duck and a fox? Well, one of them's more like a Roman wolf, if I'm honest. But yeah, the other one is a fox. Yeah. One of them's a Roman wolf who did live in Norway. And one of them is a Norwegian who is fox. Who is a fox. So, why is it about Norway? If you live in Norway... I don't know about the duck, mind you. Oh my gosh. Come on, then. sponsor fell off. And here's the other Mastodon. It's the old style of Mastodon before they updated it. Wow. I think technically it's already been primed, this one, but I'm going to prime it in black anyway. Because, I mean, might as well. I'm going to paint it Black Templar colours. Yeah, these sponsors come off unlike the other ones, but they don't move otherwise. And when I say come off, I have to use white pack. There you go. There's one Mastodon. The one that did unspeakable things with a soda stream. Yeah! And here's our beautiful Warhound Titan. Get out of the way, mister. Which can barely fit under camera. But here you go. There's the Warhound Titan. This one is obviously not for you. I bought it on eBay. Not sure if it's going to be an official model or whatever, but yeah, it's not an official model. And I've got it on one of the spare, using this as a base. It's a soundproofing tile. You know, they're cool. I think Menace found a bottle yesterday. Menace? Greatest tank ever. There we go. There we go. Oh, moving thing. But yeah, there's my big boys. They're my big boys. There we go. I've also got a giant that I need to build. And we got to paint these boys. Wasn't there a model the size of a toddler? That is the size of a toddler. Well, it depends what you mean by size of a toddler. But yeah, oh, there is a Reaver Titan. A Reaver Titan is bigger than the Warhound Titan, like significantly bigger. It would not fit here at all. But I don't have one of them. I've also got the Warhawk Titan. So, there we go. Want to do the gold parts. No, not for gold. Want to do for more battle damage here. I say battle damage. Basically showing that the guns are well used. And for that, we're going to use Balthasar Gold, which is actually more of a bronze and copper. If you want to know the story of why it's, or probably why it's brown and copper, rather than gold, it's because Balthasar Goldtooth, this is named after, is a liar and a cheat. No, he's the patriarch. Someone made a Warhound Titan model in 28mm scale. It's like in Mohosif. You say it's, when I was a kid, someone built a full-sized Warlord Titan, at the shop we were, and it was like listed in Warhammer World and the White Dwarf and stuff. This was years ago, because I was again a kid. I got to see it, and it was as big as it wasn't as big as me, but it was huge. It was massive. Like, you put that thing on the size of your normal 48 by 48 board, and it was basically in both deployment zones at once. And he made it because he's like a proper workshop owner. It's not workshop owner, like Games Workshop. He is a handyman. Do you know he builds specialized components and stuff, and like makes wood tables, things like that, as far as I'm aware. He has a proper workshop to work with, and he used that to build a full scale, and it really looked really good as well. And for a while the local shop had it in the store window for a couple of months until he took it back. I need this dryer. There we go. Yeah. He was always doing massive diorama conversions though. He won a bunch of, Games Day. On Games Day, they always do these painting and model competitions and stuff, and he was always a contender. He was featured in White Dwarf numerous times too, so yeah, he's pretty, I think he was pretty famous of the Warhammer community, and it was local to our shop. Forge Road as a Titan kit, body alone is 2,500 USD. Oh, yeah, I think it's a lot cheaper in British coin, pounds. But yeah, these Forge Road is just always expensive. I say always, sometimes it's actually relatively reasonably priced for what you're getting. But, and that being said, it's like the Warhound Titan I bought, the quality of it and the detailing is nowhere near as good as an actual Warhound Titan. Like, as cool as my Warhound Titan looks, I would actually be willing to pay for full price for a proper one because of just how nice it looks comparatively. So it's like... That being said, I have seen STCs. Are they called STCs? Do you know for 3D printing models you can buy for program files? The files for them? No. No, it's in Britain. Buying 3D printed stuff is relatively expensive for me, at least everywhere I look, if you want any decent quality. And I live in Britain, so Forge Road is just the cheapest it is here. And sometimes the models they sell are cheaper than you'd expect than others. But that's generally the ones where they think they're going to sell loads of them. It's generally the cheapest Forge Road models, the closest ones to being reasonably priced. It's like some of the old world wrestling models have actually not been too shabby. Some of them are overpriced though. It's like, ugh. Like the Riven. The Orc Riven is just so expensive. It's like, why? Yeah. Oh yeah, but some of the STC or whatever they're called. Well, I keep wanting to call them STCs, but they're not. It's got a similar name. The 3D printing documents you can buy, so you can 3D print stuff yourself. I've seen some of them that are basically seem to be almost identical to the Forge World models, but I've not been able to see anyone who's selling them like as a fully printed out model. So I imagine it's because it's just so much more expensive and difficult to do, where selling one of the other ones gives you a much wider margin for profit. I get a resin printer just because I kind of want one to print. Make sure you just follow all of the safety precautions to prevent yourself getting any lung diseases or anything. Because as long as you're wearing a mask, you got a proper UV light. But get a UV light for curing, do all the proper curing process, wear a mask, keep it in a well ventilated place, and the ventilation doesn't need onto the rest of your house. And keep it in a garage or somewhere where you won't spend a lot of time, and then you want to have something like curtains or whatever to prevent all the resin dust getting out of the area. And then you want to keep it well vacuumed and stuff like that and clean. Those are precautions you want to take, otherwise you do start risking your health with it. Yeah. I mean, okay, I am a lot more... I take a lot more precaution with resin than most people do, but still. Bomb Talan. Why do you just randomly bomb Talan? He's not even here to defend himself. Oh, because they talk about Talan getting triggered by 3D printing. Yeah, 3D printing is cool. I find 3D printing is nicest for getting unique models like this one. Also, the only time I found 3D printing being cheaper, actually. Okay, bye-bye, up dog. I hope you sleep well. Dream of cupcakes, but don't eat them. Cupcakes are friend, not food. But what was I going to say about 3D printing? Oh yeah, if you want to get individual models, like cool, unique ones, 3D printing, especially if you're buying for 3D printing rather than printing it yourself, it's definitely worthwhile. And especially when it comes to characters. Like, Warhammer. What Games Workshop sells characters at just such a steep... £25 for a character that barely has any unique bits in it. It's got about 12 parts to it. It's just unreasonable. It is unreasonable what they sell characters at Games Workshop. Like, it makes 3D printing worthwhile because you might as well just buy a single model 3D printed for about 12 quid, a tenner, whatever. The issue is, it's like, if you want to buy a squad of characters, Games Workshop might sell 3 models for £30. But the thing is as a result, 3D printers can't really compete with that when they need to be selling their models for like £10 per miniature they print off. Or if they really manage to cheapen it, so they're selling a lot, they might be able to get down to £5 a miniature. It's just that Games Workshop has like, buy 10 miniatures for £30, and you get loads and loads of spare bits. That's a suit. In the UK, it's generally a lot cheaper just to buy Warhammer. Buying 3D printed is only really reasonable when you're trying to buy the characters, or if you just really want to avoid Games Workshop. Yeah. At least that's been personally my experience. I've seen some models that they sell relatively cheaply, but all the reviews just are horror story reviews. So, there we go. Look at this. Okay, the guns have battle damage on now. We've got some of the detailing done. Now what we want to do is get to the armor battle damage. So if we look at this guy over here, we can see he's got a lot of like the edges of this armor are nicely. Oh, we didn't do the silver back here, did we? We also didn't do the leather belt and the golden buckle. Maybe I should do a golden buckle. Maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of like how it looks without the golden buckle, if I'm honest, and without the leather belt. Maybe we won't do it. Maybe. Yeah, we won't. I'll avoid it. I'll avoid it. The Tana is back because he triggered. He's not being triggered, though. Don't touch that soldier spear, you perv. I'm not a perv. You're a perv. Okay, no, it's not rust grey I wanted, it's Ferris grey. Yeah, Fenrisian grey is what we want because it's got a slight yellow tinge, not yellow, blue tinge to it. Grey has got a slight blue tinge which will separate it from this colour of grey here. And the grey we've used elsewhere. And what we want to do is just, again, take one of our brushes we don't care as much about because this always damages it for some reason. We're not both, but you're a perv. I'm not. I am a beautiful lady. I can't be a perv. I can't be a perv. If TV has taught me anything, it's that beautiful ladies cannot be perfect. Okay, I'm just... P3 has lots of interesting paints for minis. Colours you don't get from Citadel. Yeah, I need to get more. I need to get a very vibrant blue. That's my main focus for my next paint to get. Okay, if I do this, it will add some nice texture, some nice battery damage effect. Oh, no, less battery damage, more wear and tear effect. Just going over like this, catching the edges of a model. There we go. Army paint is apparently pretty good as well. My one issue is it's very hard. I buy my paints online and it's very hard to tell what you're actually going to get. Like I thought some of these blue, I thought this blue would be a lot more, this Caligari blue would be way more vibrant than it actually is. And I was a bit disappointed by it in the end. I mean, it's actually really good once I found what to use it for. It's just what I wanted it for, it wasn't that good at. But for like creating these blue effects, like this gradient you got here using the Calgar blue going into McCrag and Outdoor blue, it's really, really nice. Well, personally, I think it's nice anyway. It's just the rest of it that's the matter. The great thing about dry brushing, very, very faint dry brushing like this, is even if I get it onto other parts of the miniature, you can barely tell. If we look, you can see where the foot's got the grey on it now. It looks a lot nicer than before. I need more paint on it. For metallics, I like Faleggio, Model Air, and Game Air. Oh, that makes sense. Like, they sound like they do good metallics just based on what they do for things for. Army Men game. What's the Army Men game? There we go. That's enough. I don't know if I'm gonna do for silver or not. I'm not sure I really like the silver I did on for other models, you know, in here and for fence. So I think I might just leave it separated. Okay, get this hand. Get the light blues. I'm in PS1 game, you control it to green. Oh, there's a few games like that. I watched Baron Fun Games play some games about army men. Oh, Ravenfield also has an army man mod. So you can play with little army men figurines instead of your normal Ravenfield soldiers. Yeah. The meeker particles in Bill's paints, the more finely grounded, so they don't clog in the needle as frequently. Oh yeah, I don't use brushes, so that's not going to help me out. I want to use an airbrush, it's just I don't have the setup that's good for an airbrush, unfortunately. You know? Especially considering I want to be doing these on hand cams. I've been looking at other people's setups, but a lot of them are in workshops. I guess if I set up in the garage, I could do it. Actually, we can't because my grandmother recently went into a care home. So our garage is just filled with my grandmother's stuff. We got rid of some of it. I say we got rid of some of it. We gave it away to a neighbour who was moving into her own house. But yeah, so my garage actually isn't that good. Oh, that sort of thing. Okay, how is he looking now? Ooh. That's not bad, actually. I want to get some white in his eyes. To just give it a little bit of a glint, a glow. Let's look. Okay, the battle damage is looking nice. Once we get the dirt and stuff, it should help. Also pre-feeding of gate coverage when bush painted. Oh. Yeah. Games Workshop has an issue with their paints being a bit too thick. Which is great when you want to thick paint, but not great when you don't want to thick paint. No. What other paints are there? I don't know. I don't know. Meadow Slug. Oh, I bought Abe Odyssey. Abe Odyssey is on sale for new and tasty. So I bought that game because I used to play it when I was a kid because it was one of the games we had on PS1. And oh my gosh, I'm excited. It's got spoiler warning, we're going to be playing Abe Odyssey next week. Well, Oddworld, new and tasty. I never got very far into Abe Odyssey because for a long time we never had a memory card for our PS1. So I always had to play from the beginning. And memory cards are expensive, apparently. So yeah. It was fun. There's a reason our Lord and Saviour Duncan tells you to thin your paints. I don't thin my paints though. Who needs? Actually, technically I do, because that's why I'm always putting my bush in water when I'm trying to get it to be how I want. I don't care about it being thin at the moment. The fact that the paint's thick is actually good for me right now, because it's good for getting this dry brush that I want. Because I don't want all the coverage, I just want it catching under certain parts of the model. And if it goes over areas where I don't want it to go over, it's not really going to do enough to be noticed. But I do think I did it too thick here. Steve Ward, hello! What have you missed? Not too much. We've just been painting. So far, we've got some we added some battle damage to the guns to make them look more used. Added some extra silver to the sword. Between yesterday and today, I did some highlights on the leather. I did some black here, and I did some just generic, detailing, trying to neaten things up so it doesn't look too shabby. Like getting this cross all filled in again. I also showed off the Warhound Titan and other vehicles again. For other big stuff. Never heard of that game. Yeah. It's on it's not on PlayStation, it's on Steam now. Oh, for when they first released Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, just like the port of the game onto PC, it was terrible. It was barely playable. I've heard that they updated it, so it's a bit nicer now. But New and Tasty looks just like such a good game. That's a remake of it. I believe it's a remake of the game or like a continuation of the game. But it's all modern. It's a lot nicer. It looks nicer. It plays nicer. So we're going to play the New and Tasty version. Because I never played the new and tasty version before. El Polito, hello, how you doing? Yahoo! I think I've got a PS1 somewhere. It might be in the garage. I got my PS2 still, and it can play PS1 games. Well, my capture card is actually used at the moment for my monitor. It's made my monitor actually usable. You should play Metal Slug. I got 12 continues when I was 9 years old. I've been watching Pippa play Metal Slug recently. Pippa Pebblesworth. She seems to be doing pretty well in that game, so I should do amazing. I don't... Was Metal Slug a PlayStation game, or was it just a online game? Because I do remember playing a little bit of it when I was little. Like in the computer school labs. In the school labs. In the school computers. There we go. Gonna paint the wagon, gonna paint it good. We're gonna paint the wagon. You get 12 continues, and note that means your skill is the same as mine when I was 9. Is getting more continues good or bad? It's bad, isn't it? Getting more continues. You want to play the game without getting any continues. Oh, Metal Slug is difficult but awesome game. No, Metal Slug's easy. Easy peasy. That's why I'm not gonna play it. Don't need to prove myself. It's just an easy game. Be boring. I'll finish it in half an hour. Oh my gosh, I like being arrogant. It's fun. If only I could put that confidence into real life. I need to take my joke confidence and just be like, just stuff it into my real life. So that I can just be a confident person. That's where lots of my difficulties have come in the past. Just trying to do stuff, but you never feel confident in things you're actually doing, even when they're good. It was a big hindrance whenever I was writing. I was just constantly like, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. And then I'm having to get other people to tell me, no, your writing's good. People will love it. Just publish it, you silly person. That's what I needed to get all the time. This is why I have Talan around, just to be the hype man. Just to get a hype man. That's it, I need a hype man. Guys, I'm imploring you all right now. £0 an hour. Might become -1 pence an hour, eventually. Maybe minus £1 an hour. £1 an hour? Yeah, but anyway, either way, you have to be here just to tell me how great I am. Just hype me up. Massive machine gun rocket launcher. It is. These are machine gun rocket launchers. These fire little rockets. That's what a bolt gun is. Just pretend real life is a game. I do. But then I always get beaten at the game. Oh no, you just lost the game. Oh my gosh, there we go. Gonna paint my wagon, gonna paint it good. Gonna paint my space marine, I'm gonna paint him good. Gonna paint my space marine, I'm gonna paint him good. Gonna use acrylic paint because he is plastic. Yeah, my accent's too thick for you, is it, lad? My accent's too thick for you. Well, I'm gonna have to smash your head in, lad. I'm gonna have to smash your head in. No, sorry. What do you mean? I don't have an accent. You have an accent. You have an accent. I have an accent. We have accents. Yeah. I should convert my ear to Irish. I'm not Irish. I'm British. I'm Scottish. I'm from Edinburgh. Actually, I'm not from it. I don't know where my family in Scotland's from. I forget. Is it Glasgow? I think it might be Glasgow. Where did they come from? Good old Glasgow. Everyone knows. Actually, no one knows Glasgow. At least it's better than Aberdeen. Most Scottish cupcake ever. Yeah. You know, in Scotland, Dr. Pepper is not as popular as Iron Brew. It's some Iron Brew and it's made them gooders. Gonna paint my wagon, gonna paint it good. I just get songs stuck in my head so easily. I don't mean to. It's not purposeful. I'm just always spouting from off like some crazed mad woman who has to sing the song or she's gonna die. You can't update your ear to Scottish. Oh, have you ever been to Big Ben or Stonehenge? Nope. I think I might have seen Big Ben in real life, maybe. I might have got a glimpse of it before. I can't really remember. Probably when I was a toddler, because when I was a very little I had to visit my brother in London. And I don't remember, I just get told that I was there at the time. So that's like the big trip to London I've had. When I was looking for universities, I had to go to London a few times to look at different universities. And then when I was at university, I went through London to get to a Comic-Con. But I spent most of my time in London just on the Underground. And around, honestly, not too nicer areas of London. Not the touristy areas, anyway. Whereas Stonehenge, I have gone near Stonehenge. But again, it's a touristy thing. We actively even avoided the Stonehenge Road when we could have gone through it because it was just too much traffic's on it normally. I visited a lot of castles in the country. I've been to Wells. If you've ever watched Hot Fuzz, it was mostly filmed in a place called Wells. And I've been there. It's really cool because they have fish in the drains. They got the drains that constantly have flowing water in them, and there's loads of little fish swimming around in them. But yeah, if you like hot fuzz, Wales is a place to go and visit. Draining fish. No, fish in drain, not drains in fish. Fish in drain. Wait, did I say drains in fish? I meant to say fish in drains. I'm just gonna blame you guys. I'm just gonna assume you misheard me. Info. Probably I just said it wrong. Oh yeah. It's a nice place. I think there's a store that sells Warhammer around there. Fish and chips. We had cheesy chips around there. Oh, we also visited lots of places in Somerset. Somerset's a relatively nice place if you want a relaxing holiday in Britain. Also, I visited Cheddar Gorge, the gorge full of cheddar. The gorge full of cheddar I have. Yeah, okay, now they all look dusty. Dusty and worn. Oh, you're already dusty and worn. Good, good, good. I don't eat cheese with fish, though. No, we got cheesy chips. Cheesy chips! And we didn't get fish, because I'm not a big fan of fish. But cheesy chips is stuff. Cheesy chips is joy. They love their cheesy chips down south. We love our... In Scotland, you can get everything deep fried. You want your Mars bar deep fried? Well, of course, you can't... Yeah, if you're getting a Mars bar, you have to ask for it to not be deep fried in Scotland. And then they'll just call you a weirdo and look at you, and then they'll get the assassins to go after you. There's some kilt-wearing Scottish assassins that assassinate anyone who has a Mars bar where it's not deep fried on Scottish soil. You don't want to be travelling too close to the Scottish embassy with an undeep fried Mars bar. If you wonder where your Mars bar goes while going past Scottish soil or too close to Scotland, it's because it got stolen so they could deep fry it. By the way, that's a complete joke. That never doesn't happen. It was satire. It is satire. And I'm allowed to say that because I'm Scottish. Yeah, down south they love You know, why are all the British VTubers I know of are down south? I'm like, stop being down south, except Penumbral. He's like up north. He's also, as far as I'm aware, he's up north. I think he's in Scotland. But the rest of them are all southerners. They talk about London and stuff. I'm like, what you doing down there? It's boring. Get up north where it's cool. There's a big rivalry between north and south in Britain, but not as big as a rivalry between, you know, very close places that are neighbouring one another. Like York and like Yorkshire and Lancashire. Yorkshire and Lancashire, they hate one another over. They had the big war for roses. Lancashire's a red rose and they're on the side of the Tudors. And Yorkshire is a white rose and was on the side of the losers. But no, that rivalry is not as big as Manchester and Liverpool, which isn't as big as Manchester City versus Manchester United. If you go to London, oh my gosh, all of the football teams in London, they hate one another. And all the different districts in London, oh my gosh. Not there's so much gang activity there. They're just like different districts just killing one another. Scottish VTuber. Scottish VTuber. I mean, the way you said that, it's a bit Scottish hate each other. No, that's all. That's just me talking about England, not Scotland. England is that one. Scotland is Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, all of them. I mean, they all hate one another. That's because they all suck. Oh. No, Edinburgh's like this nice city in Scotland. And it's the capital, so it has the usual capital issues. While the rest of the cities in Scotland are kind of, they could do with some extra support, you know. They could do with some extra support. And Glasgow isn't too bad. Aberdeen, though, it's always had a bit of a joke about it being a bit of a dump. And it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it's not great. Yes, so 1 hour till it's time to say goodbye to Darker. Oh no! That's gonna be so sad. Yeah, deuces message. I'm gonna miss Darker. I'm just gonna drink this paint in her honor. I'm joking, I didn't drink it. I just poured it up, closed it, and then pretended to drink it. Look, we're not looking too bad now. We're not looking too shabby. Not at all. Okay, we want to. I think next. Do we want to get dirt on from and then ink, or do we want to get ink and then dirt? Considering the type of dirt we're using, it's probably going to be best to get the ink some first. So I want to get the white in the eye. We're going to use this very thin brush. And we're going to get... Yeah, we'll use Corvex white. Yeah, I'm going to miss... What's her name? I forgot! Begins with a K. Killia! Killia! Oh my gosh, how did I forget her name? She's not even gone yet and I'm already forgetting her name. No. Killia is too nice. Killia is super nice. Oh. So she hopes to see one another again. Maybe she'll come back in Feedery or something. I don't know. If she does, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna tell her, you made me cry, so in exchange, I'm gonna have to ask for compensation, and that compensation is 60 weeks of free chocolate. Yes, she has to give me chocolate. I hope we see her again, because I like watching her streams. Sometimes I'd just lurk in her streams for ages. Or sometimes I just leave the stream running, and then it would just like, she'll raid into someone, and then they'll raid into someone, and then they raid into someone, and then I come back to my computer, and it's on somebody I've never heard of. That happens quite a lot, honestly. I'm always doing that, especially after streams, because after streams, I've just got so much other stuff to do. It's like I also want to say hello to my parents before they go to bed and stuff, and catch up on their days. Get some food or whatever. Oh, it's been going now. Okay, goodbye, Vin. Sleep well. Sleep well. I hope you do. Dream of cupcakes, but don't eat them. need my magnifying glass for this. God darn it, for paint. It's loads of trouble when you got tiny little bits of paint. Guys. Oh no! No, it landed at the exact wrong point. Oh darn it, I'm gonna have to get some black paint again to clean that up. Mossu's done a lot of phase raids lately. She's getting a proper notice. Did you see who was in Killia's stream the other day? Was it yesterday? Ollie from Hollow Live. She was in Killia's stream. I was like, oh my gosh! I exploded. Oh, but I'm really glad because, like, Elia has always had, with the three Derry girls, Elia's always had, a little bit more recognition than the other ones. But after the vtuber awards, I noticed that the other ones were getting a lot more, like, people and so on, and getting a lot more recognition from other vtubers and stuff as well. I thought that was really cool. It's nice to see them do that. To see them get all that stuff. Yeah, another JP indie I follow is a huge Olo fan. More specifically, a huge Amy fan. Ollie raided her and she cried tears of happiness. Oh my gosh. Oh, if I got a fame... Actually, no, I've had Killia here. I've had Pippa in my streams, and both of them just absolutely shocked me. If I got someone bigger in my streams, there's a big risk that I wouldn't recognise them if they're bigger, because most of who I watch is around that sort. Like, there's this VTuber circle which has Derry, parts of Globy, a bunch of indies, and EN in it. And that circle is mostly what I watch. Outside of that circle, I only have vague knowledge. So, like, I have vague knowledge of some of these shoujo. I know for big ones of Henya, Sen, and Iron Mouse. The rest, I'm not so sure of. Hollow Live, I mostly only know for ones from Follow Cure. Even retweeted a fan art. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Nico, who sometimes comes here, he draws fan art. He did fan art of Doki, and Doki used it in her stream. She used it in the thumbnail of her stream and stuff. It was so cool. And she retweeted it. I was so happy for him. Modi Rabbit usually raids the fast streamers in their live. One of the most wholesome ones was B-Day for a JP single mum. It was a birthday for a JP single mother. Aww, that's wholesome. God darn it. Being recognized boat camp for Dragoons is awesome. It is. It is. So proud of Nico for that. he made my model, by the way. Nico made this model. Also, if you use a cupcake emote, he made that cupcake emote. He also made the cup tool model. Didn't Vig? That was somebody. That was Bogey, who I think also got recognized by Doki. Especially, I think she worked on the one of the Dragoon fan animation stuff, and she ended up on a billboard. Her work ended up on a billboard, rather. So, and she used the one who rigged this model. Like, yeah. How was that your debut, Cupcake? I remember, yeah. They're really cool artists. I'm really lucky to have gotten hold of them. One day they're gonna be too big to be here with me. Oh, there we go. There we go. If you ever want to get some art commissioned, though, Bogey and Nico are really nice to work with, and they're very, very good at what they do. And for only getting better. Like, this model is rigged really, really well, right? But for other models that I've not debuted yet, it's rigged even better. It looks even cooler than this. Its movements are I mean, I did ask for a lot more to it, mind you. Yeah, and this is already amazing. Oh, there we go. Okay, I've got some little bits of white in the eyes, although my shaky hand did accidentally get some white in the wrong places, so I'm gonna have to go over the edges of the eyes again with some black. Don't know if you can see too well. Like his eye, can we see that little bit? Oh yeah, you can see the little bit of white in the eyes. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Thanks for the tip. I'm looking at getting a piece of Ali in cyberpunk style done. I think Ali in the style of Edge Runners Rebecca. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, Nico would be really good for that. He's also really good at change. While he does draw in specific styles, he's very good at changing up his style as well. He's a very good artist, and oh, I've always been one who really struggled to do stylistic changes. Like I used to do mostly realistic art, and I did it mostly on paper, which is one of the reasons why I became a traditionalist mangaka, because I learned to draw using, well, just paper, not digitally. And as a result, those skills are very easy to transfer compared to trying to do it digitally. Although once I learnt more about how to do digital paints, I could transfer more of my skills to digital art. Yeah. I've always struggled with like cell shading and so on. So I know just how hard it is to change up styles and whatever. And he's amazing at it. Okay, what do I want? I want to get this brush again. And I think I want to get this Abaddon black paint. And I want to go back over faces where I accidentally got the paint to the wrong places. Then what I think I want to do is get Agrax Earth Shade and just get it all over the models. Having a bit of Known Oil as well. I need to get more Earth Shade. Nico! Tar! You need to tell me that paint that you said is just like Agrax Earth Shade. Put it on Discord or something in the Warhammer section. I can't draw at all, however, I'm a decent landscape and event photographer. Ooh. Oh, Nico's also a photographer. I had to learn some photography when I was doing manga because I'm still good at backgrounds and I learned a lot of mangakas. Nowadays, especially, they just take pictures of backgrounds. But some of them even they don't even do anything. They just put it through a bunch of filters to get it looking vaguely manga-like, and then they just put it in the background. Like if you see some of these backgrounds look really realistic, a lot of the time it's just literally them just going, screw drawing. I'm just going to take a picture, put it into grayscale, put it through a bunch of filters, and bing bang boom, there's my background. But a lot of what they do traditionally is to take a picture of a background, then they place it down and just trace over it, and then they add onto it what they want or take away from it what they want. And sometimes what they'll do is they'll to make it into a print and then print specialized screen tone from it. Yeah. I didn't buy some of those specialized screen tone actually. I bought some of them for terrible though. Or terrible for what I wanted. They're good for very specific stuff, but what I wanted wasn't those specific things. So, yeah. Army Paint's a strong tone. It's basically a clone of Old Delven Mud painting. Paint his skeleton in a dropper bottle. Ooh. Army Painter strong tone. Okay, strong tone. I know Army Painter. I've used them before. Oh my gosh, my chest just growled at me. Ugh. But yeah, that's the paint. Because I need to get... I use Agrax Earth Shade on pretty much everything because it's such a good colour, especially for when you want a dirt effect. Like, I mean, Known Oil is good, but it's really good for when you want to create really defined lines and edges. But Agrax Earth Shade is really good for just everything else. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Okay, the models are almost finished. We got the guns, we got the wear and tear for armor done, we got the eyes done, we got the guns looking like they've been fired a lot. Oh, one thing I wanted to add actually is some of them have little shields on the bottom. Yeah, him. And was the second one, wasn't there? Yeah, him. I want to get these shields looking more battle damaged than they are. So we want to get some of the silver. No, it's lead voucher. That's Dawnstone. That is Thunderhawk Blue. Administratum Grey. Are you a colour one? No. Are you a colour one? Here we go. Stormhost Silver. It's not a base colour, it's a layer. Layer colours are what you want. Base colours. Oh no. No, where is it? This is called a base colour, so it's really, really, really thick and pigmented. You definitely want to thin this for most of your uses. In fact, just means put it in water. Layer colours are generally a lot nicer and a bit brighter, thinner, so they are much easier to paint with, and you won't get as thick layers on them. But since we're just going for battle damage effect, we don't have to care too much about a lot of stuff. Just want look like it's scratched metal, so we're just gonna constantly go the same direction then. Just there we go. That looks nicer. And same again over here. Just rough directions, bit across. And there we go. How's that looking now? We want a bit more. Get a bit more silver, get a silver gun. Get a bit more silver on my brush. Oh, that's a bit too much. Thought I got it all off. Oh, yeah, too much stuff. Hard to tell when you're scraping off your silver on a white background. There we go. Have a look at Make Jimenez Jet Engine Colours and Referring Set. There's all the colours that mimic the effect you're going for with your guns. Ooh. I mean, the effect on a gun's not too bad, is it? I'm thinking about putting a bit of orange on them, but I don't have a decent orange colour. You know, to make it look red hot. Or like it's cooling. Well, that's what the brass effect is for. Yeah, it's not bad. Cupcake. Yay! If I'm not a cupcake, who are you talking to? Okay, I'm just gonna need to stretch a little. I'm gonna need to stretch a little. Ugh. Whoa, ba, 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 ba. My chest. My chest. Ah, 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 ah. Ooh, my shoulders. Thumbs up! Love heart! Love heart and should be part of everyone's stretches. Okay, I'm having to just move this around a little. There we go. Because I bumped my camera quite badly just when I was stretching. Okay, so what we want next is Agrex of Shade, which is one of these smaller pots. Here it is. Hitting us with a thumbs up and heart combo. That's because you guys deserve a thumbs up and a heart. Now, because known oil is terrible. This known Blackness Contrast Black Legion, never mind. This thing, known oil, throw it away. No, I'm joking. It's not bad, just this is better for what we want. What are you doing to me till I... No! No! Explode! Talon! Shanteen! Take this, Talon! Where is he? Poof, there he is! Blasted apart! I didn't. It worked. It worked! You got blown to pieces, Talon! You want me to repeat it? Look at your affair of your balloon. Look at you there. You don't need for art. Look, see? Boom! Bang! Gone! You can do it quite... As long as you get the full name down. It works. Army Paint to War Paints Fanatic Washes paint set €34 and 10 washes. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. The game was big for that. Citadel doesn't really do any any paint packs anymore. I was really disappointed. I bought a paint start to paint set, but that's actually by a different company. As far as I'm aware. Oh no, it might have been a very old set. But either way, it was kind of sad to find that I didn't make them anymore. The game was rigged from the start. Boom, 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 boom. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. Ba da da da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so I want some water to... There we go. Yeah. Because otherwise it's fade too fit for wash. I love the kazoo version of Final Countdown. It's legitimately one of my favourite songs of all time. The kazoo-ukulele of Final Countdown. It's a final countdown. Fastest I've ever had a tournament ready mini was 25 minutes from a pre-primed pre-assembly mini. Oh. I know some people can paint minis really quickly. I just wish I was that good at it. Because it takes me forever to paint a mini. I say forever, I'm quicker than a lot of people. Like, I have been watching some mini painters. Like give some really good advice and so on. But their minis, they literally spend a month painting a single model. So it's like a squad of 5 miniatures might take them a month. We spent 2 weeks painting these guys. But technically only a week. We only started last Saturday. So... But I have been painting off stream. Only a little bit, mind you. Not as much as I was going to or would have liked to. But yeah. Okay, yeah, but this colour's really good for metals, especially bronzes and golds. This aggressive shade. I did once spend quite a while. I say quite a while. I got a whole load of guardsmen painted in like a couple of days once. And this included for eyes and everything. It was the first time I ever felt like I'd actually painted minis well. And I was really just like, being like, hey everyone, look how well I painted the minis. But like, actually, that isn't too bad. You've painted the eyes and stuff. And for I did use a pen to get the eyes correct. Rather than actually painting by with a brush to do for pupils. You do art requests? No, I don't do art requests. I'm sorry. It's just these models are painted. I mean, if you got a certain figurine you want me to paint a certain way, then maybe, but... Or like, you want me to paint one of my figurines in a certain way, I mean. I'd take it into consideration. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-dum. But the advantage with AirPods for me is priming in large areas, no streaks. Oh yeah, paint. I was watching, if you've ever heard of Salt Hammer, I actually really advise you go and see Salt Hammer. They do these massive terrain and scale things. These massive scale terrain projects. They've made the big Imperial Palace battle board, Minas Tirith, the big wall, or what's it called from Two Towers? Helm's Deep, stuff like that. And they were painting up an Elder army for a battle at the Imperial Palace for a Dawn of War themed battle. And when they did the paint for white and stuff on them so quickly and easily using an airbrush, I was just like, nothing has made me want to get an airbrush as much as watching that stream. Not that stream, that video he did on it. On painting up his Eldor and stuff. Like, oh my gosh. And apparently with an airbrush you can still do really high detail stuff. So it's like, I say high detail, quite decent detail. Water for thinning this area. Need an angry marine with his trusted power wrench in your collection? An angry marine. Oh, maybe. I have been thinking about maybe doing some marines of a different chapter. As well. But I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Especially for combat patrol release. I mean, I am going to get some angry marines because Khorne Berserkers are coming in. Are going to come in for combat patrol set. So I'm going to turn all of the Chaos Marines we get into Khorne Marines. Although I'm really confused with how Chaos Space Marines are going at the moment. Because apparently you can't have you can't have Khorne Berserkers in a normal Chaos Space Marine army. And you can't have Legionnaires in a World Eaters army. I just find it really odd from how it used to be. I'm not sure I like it. Like, I like a lot of the changes I've made since I last played. But that's one of the changes where I'm questioning it, because it makes it a lot harder to do your own type of army. Problem with Angry Marines are heckin' yellow. We all know yellow is... Oh, yeah! Next time I prime my Tyranids, I'm going to get a yellow primer. So that when we do the yellow skin, it's just going to be so much nicer looking. Because at the moment, they don't look good. I don't like the Tyranids with... I love the purple on them, I just don't like the yellow. And considering the skin is meant to be a yellow colour, it just feels so... Well, that's because they're primed in black. It's just so hard to get black becoming a good looking yellow. You have to get so many thick layers on top of it, and you just don't want to paint that many thick layers on your model. There we go. Yeah, my primer is Desert Pan Felagil Peluvian Primer. Spray it with an airbrush, but it can also be brushed on. Ooh, that's good. I'm probably just going to get one of the Citadel spray can primers. Because I think they do one in the colour, with a very specific colour that I want. Anyway. The only issue is that I feel like my purple won't be as good if I undercoat them in yellow. But overcoating them again in black, the parts that I want the purple to be, should be easier than doing the black to yellow. The primer I used is just black and I rub it in by hand. You rub your primer in by hand? Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for you. That cannot be safe. Yeah. Because at the moment I use the Abaddon Black primer. Or is it Chaos Black primer? What's it called? Chaos Black? Oh no, Chaos Black primer, this one. Which is good. It's good. Just doesn't get my Tyranids painted the way I want them to be. Oh. We might have to do a couple of coats of different ink. Because I think I want some known oil on, do you know, for, what's it called? But I can do that off stream. Because there's not enough of these guys where I could do another 3-hour stream unless I'm just going to Satsu through the entire stream. Which I mean would be fine. The wear cleaner went well with the Satsu. So maybe. We're gonna yap this wagon, we're gonna yap this stream, we're gonna yap this stream so well it's gonna be yap. Yapping, 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 yapping good. Get inked. Get washed. We're washing these marines with muddy water. I like how it's called a wash. And we are trying to make them look dirty with this. Oh. Should we raid into Killia streams? That's a question. It's the last stream. Maybe she'll be back. Maybe she won't be. Either way. Gonna miss that Dorka. There we go. Oh, physical health problems. There we go. Oh my gosh, my chair's just squeaking at me. I still need a new... There's so many new things I need to get hold of. Oh my gosh, Uber Eats is messaging me again. Stop messaging me, Uber Eats. We broke up. What is it with apps and stuff and them just not accepting them? Oh my gosh, some email. I keep getting emails from certain companies and stuff. I keep saying I've unsubscribed from this letter. And then an email comes in from a different email address, even though I added it to the always send to bin. And it's like, oh my gosh, what are these companies doing? Why do you just want to email me so much? Why are you changing the email address every so often so that I constantly get emails? What you're doing, I think, is actually illegal. I'm not going to be the person to take them to the court of law for what they're doing. She'll be in a backup move. I'll hope so. I hope so. Oh my gosh, my chest is just... Oh, my chest is groaning and aching. My bones. My lungs. They're like, we don't have enough cola. Drink. Just drink more cola. And by drink, we mean inhale it so we can get some good cola in your lungs. Yuck. We're gonna get some cola. Get them in your lungs. We're gonna fill your lungs up with cola. Yeah. Okay. Oakley dokley, here we go. How are they looking now if they got some of this aggressive shade on them? Like the other first one we did. Right, it's still drying a little. Let's move that up. The droplet had formed at the bottom of this space and bottom of the cake. Looked a bit terrible. There we go. That looks okay. Oh no. We want a line to form. We don't want it to form into a droplet. What about you? How are you looking? Ooh, this guy's looking cool now. Yeah. Maybe a bit more. As I said, we might have to go over a couple of times. First time is going to basically be drenched for a minute. After that, it's going to be put certain areas in more of it. I like how I spent so long trying to get this nice solid white colour and then I just drench it in Agravax Earth Shade. Oh gosh, I forgot about there. Actually, now put some Earth Shade on it. Looks fine. Nice. So for some blue on where it's meant to be white. We're gonna paint the wagon, we're gonna paint it good. We're gonna paint the wagon. That's very understood. Very understood. What? Okay, get some. Oh, that's nice. Too much on, but who cares? Okay, models are looking okay now. I'm always one of those, like, they tell you to trust the process, don't you, as an artist? I'm always one of those people that as I'm painting, as I'm drawing, as I'm doing anything, I'm just not trusting the process. I'm just like, it looks terrible, it's going to end up terrible. But then bit by bit, it improves, it looks better. Oh my God, it's raining sprinkles. Thank you so much. Oh.
This should buy you a 1.5 litre bottle of cola at your nearest Asda. Enjoy.
Thank you, Tar. It's raining sprinkles. It's raining sprinkles. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tar. It's much appreciated. I'll buy the biggest bottle of cola they have. That'll be 1.5 litre. I'll buy the biggest 1.5 litre bottle of cola. But actually, that might be more than enough. North of Britain has its advantages for being even cheaper to buy stuff from than the south. Thank you so much, Doc. There we go. There we go. You're funding my cola habit. My sweet cola habit and Warhammer habit and everything else habit. There we go. There we go. We're gonna paint the wagon. We're gonna paint it good. Okay, here we go. There it is. There's an Agravax of shade on them. I'm gonna go over some of the golden areas with some known oil as well. I'm going to... yeah, that second layer of Agravax of shade really help. But then we're going to want some dirt, which we're going to use a base, actually something that's designed for a basis of the dirt. But then we're going to also cover the dirt in it. Which should be cool. I don't actually have that one out. That one's still in my drawers. Is it out? Don't think so. Let me look into my basket. My basket? My box! My box! I got a box of cool stuff. I've got a box of cool stuff. Where's my box of cool stuff? Here we go. This one. Armageddon dust. Look at this horrible dog do looking stuff here. Dog do looking stuff in here. Give it the hardest shake you can. And you see what I mean. It takes a really, 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 really hard shake for this. We're not going to paint it just now because we've got... But I can do this. I think I'll just do the final bits off stream and then I'll update you on Twitter and other community posts about it. Because I mean, for now, they're basically just finished. Like, look at this guy compared to this guy. There's barely anything that needs to be done. We got the eyes done. We got all the detailing done. The sword looks cool. I might want to add some power lines to it at some point. But I want to get a new brush, a new paint for that one. Oh my gosh. Look, this is such a thick paint. It barely wants to shake up at all. Oh, there we go. There we go. Managed to get it shaken up. Oh, it looks so gross. It looks so gross. It is a very gritty paint. It's meant to be gritty because you're meant to just like slobber it all over the base to get a really muddy effect on it, which we will do. Not too much because I actually prefer using the army paint gravel and stuff for it, like we have over here. They just have slobbering, yeah. But then we'll just get like, as you can see here, one of the big effects they have is all this extra dirt just all over the legs. All that extra dirt, and you can see it's going up onto the body and stuff. It's all over his cape, because it's obviously going to go into the ground and trail across things, and his foot's covered in dirt. And the bottom of his tabard. Yeah, that's what we're going to do on these guys. Because obviously, if they're going through dirt, they're going through back to... I mean, we can't do it now anyway, because the paint's still drying, the ink we just added on. Lava ink. Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. Oh. How does this gun look now, though, for Flamer? I like the look of the Flamer. I think the subtle purple that's inside it looks good. You can barely see it, but when you do see it, you're like, oh. Oh, he would not say that. He would. He would be slobbering while saying, donut. Oh my gosh. It's the final countdown. I'm gonna wrap to electric boogaloo. Banana. Oh wait, what's this? Notifications. Notifications. Oh my gosh, though. I'm so excited. What am I excited for? I don't know what I'm excited for. But what we do have next week. Next week, what we're doing next week. I can actually show you guys my schedule, can't I, for next week? Because I got all these things everywhere. What do we call them? What do we call them? We call them things. Oh, window capture. Not window capture. Yeah, window capture. That's it. It's called a window capture. People excited for new games. New games! Yeah, Abe's Oddworld. And something else. Wait, I could just show you as an image. Show you as an image. Show you. Wait, where is it? There you go. Do I have an image in here? No, I don't have an image in here. You know what? Screw it. Add image. Add image. What's that image? Oh, I got that image still. Give me a moment. I'll change it. I'll browse into schedules, into this one. Open. Okay, here we go. Schedule. There we go. You can see here. Warhammer Total War tomorrow. We're going to be playing more of our dwarves. Yeah. Oddworld New and Tasty. That's a game I used to play when I was a kid. When I was a little baby on the PS1. And I never got far in it. Then you got Rise of Industry. I don't know what that game's about. I just saw it. It was on a really good sale. I'm like, you know what? Mostly positive. It sounds really cool. Gonna buy it. So we're gonna play that on Wednesday. And then on Friday, more Halo 2, because it ain't not done it in like 2 weeks. And then Saturday, more Panthers. Yeah. Although I might just choose to do a different type of campaign, you know. I might choose to go into normal Rome Total War. Oh my gosh. Imperium Surrectum is so good. Right, it's such a good mod. But oh my gosh, it's hard to get through. So much work. So much extra work. Oh. So I think more Warhammer hand cannon. We're gonna build some dwarf cannons on for Sunday. I'm hoping I'll be well this week. I'm hoping I will be. I mean, obviously I'm not hoping I'm gonna be ill. That'll be an op. I think I'd be worried about myself if I was just hoping to be ill this week. Oh, that would be silly. But no, we're gonna be, hopefully I'll be well. I think I'm gonna be well. I should be. Because I have been a lot better these past couple of days. I've been having some oak, I got these oat bars, right? And you get 2 bars per pack. You get 2 bars, two, not 1, 2 per pack. And they're so chewy. It's like I'm just sat there just using all this energy going nom 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 nom. I've got little chocolate chips that taste like breakfast cereal. I'm like, yay! And it's really high energy and stuff. But also at the same time, it's not like super high calories compared to like chocolate bars or crisps or something. And it's just really filling at the same time. So just having these bars just means I'm snacking so much less. Like I barely snacked so hard today. I had my food and I had a single oat bar. That's it. Oh, I think that's gonna help. John Art. Hello, how are you doing, John Ackworth? I hope you're doing well. We've been painting these guys. Have they dried out more? He's not finished drying. But like this guy here, we painted him. We got this gun done. I don't like this shoulder pad actually, though. It's meant to be blue, but it's just, there's not enough contrast between the blue and the black. It just looks weird. So yeah. I might paint that gold actually. Off stream I might just choose to paint it gold so it will stand out more. Because it just looks weird at the moment. If I look at this guy here with his heavy bolter. I think these guys are looking pretty good. I mean I could just base them, but there's still a little bit of work to do. I'll probably get the work done painting them. But we'll get the dwarf cannons done next week. We'll make some dwarf cannons. Yeah, 1 dwarf cannon and 1 organ gun. And if we have time, a 2nd organ gun and a 2nd dwarf cannon. Or maybe we'll make some minecarts. Because minecarts! I want the minecarts! But how are you doing, John? I hope you're doing well. Love heart to you. And to everyone else too. And also, we're not doing a battle royale today. What is this? We can't have a stream without a battle royale. There you go, battle royale. 2,500. Okay, you're all gonna fight to the battlefield that is my hands. What? I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you all. Oh, I dropped Geekson. I'm sorry, Geekson. And it started. Oh, Francis got hit really badly at the start. He's still alive though. Anyone died? Updog struggling. Branry is struggling against Vin. Oh, but Branry managed to deflect the attack. Updog just got killed by Tony. And Tor just kill Elite. Ooh, you're doing that. Oh no, why are you doing that? I hope your day gets better. And Vin just killed Tony. Tor is going strong. Looks like it's a game for Tor. Oh, but is it going to be? Joshua Boy's going for a health kit. Joshua Boy got it. Tor still has a health advantage. Joshua Boy's going to have to do some expert work. But, more health kits. Now Joshua Boy's got the advantage. Can Tor win? Can Tor overwhelm this advantage? Ooh, we traded even blows there. There's no more health kits. He's looking for them, but oh, critical hit and Tor. He's got only a little bit of health left, and the trading blows there did not go in Tor's favor. Joshua Boy won 2,500 sprinkles. Strongest cupcake of today, the strongest cupcake of history. Yeah, I hope you'll do better soon. I hope, but more love hearts to you. Hope you do well today. Oh my gosh. I should not be flicking around a shade like that. Ooh, yellow. Look how bright this yellow is. Oh, look how bright this is. So bright. There we go. Pilot Plunger's proven itself to be a good weapon. It is. Couldn't quite beat just a stick though. Well, Joshua Boy did get 2 health kits, mind you, so you were working away at someone who got healed twice. But that being said, the health kits are part of the game. If you wanted the health, you should have picked it up. I'm a silly Billy. I am the silliest Billy that ever did silly Billy. There we go. We're gonna make a dragon. We're gonna do it well. We're gonna make a dragon. I'm gonna make a dragon. I wish I could make a dragon. I've never made a dragon before. Oh. But yeah, so I mean, you killed the guy with a giant glowing sword and a shield, so I guess it did prove itself to be a good weapon. And my lightsaber and snake combo did not serve me very well in that situation. Oh my gosh, the balloon was tactical. The balloon was tactical and it didn't save you. I'm sorry. Ow, loud adverts are hitting my ears. Loud adverts are hitting my ears. No! Yeah, the balloon tactical weapon. It's less of a tactical weapon, it's more just to save yourself, isn't it? It's more just to save yourself. Okay, here's what we're going to say today, and it's going to be this. Because we're going to go into Killia. It's the last stream ever, as far as I'm aware, until 2069. In which case she's going to release a cover. She's going to apparently release a cover of a Christmas song. I can't even remember. No, ABCs. ABCs, that's it. So, anyway. So, good luck, everyone. We're going to raid into Killia. Have a good rest of your day. And make sure to send a "We Will Miss You" message or cupcake raid message. Either way, if you do this, I'll be happy. So goodbye, everyone. Love hearts to you all. Have a good rest of your day. And, you know, all of the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Love you all. Work hard, play